Hola amigos y amigas jugadores, buenas noches. Bienvenidos al canal YouTube Sports Máximo. Soy José María y hoy tenemos un gameplay directo esta noche de una obra maestra con mayúsculas. Un juego que ya lo veréis, muy conocido, pero que yo personalmente nunca llegué a jugarlo. Me pilló una época que estaba viajando continuamente por el mundo, por el tema de trabajo, con lo cual no tenía tiempo para juegos tan largos, ¿no? Entonces no llegué a jugarlo. ¿Qué juego estamos hablando? Pues mirar, The Witcher 2. A ver si lo encontramos aquí. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde estás? Aquí. The Witcher 2. Bien, vamos a buscar un poquito de información de él antes de empezar. Así la gente le da tiempo a meterse en el directo. A ver, este juego, vamos a ver. Sí, quiero enseñar una cosita importante. Vale. Este juego no tiene el sistema HDR automático. Vale. Y ya pensaréis, oh, pues entonces no se verá bien. No lo tiene el sistema HDR automático, pero sí que lo tiene dentro del parche, dentro del juego. ¿Vale? Ya lo veréis. Eh, Teóricamente, este juego va a 30 FPS porque no está activado el FPS Boost para tener el doble de FPS. Con lo cual, en lugar de 60 FPS, vamos a verlo tal como antes, a 30. No lo sé si están bloqueados o a lo mejor han metido un parche estos días y con ese parche funcionará a 60 FPS y no necesita el FPS Boost. Que esto me ha pasado en algunos juegos. Esto lo veremos en el juego. Eh, a ver, vamos a ver. Bueno, yo ya lo compré en formato digital, como veis. No me sale el precio, pero mirarlo en Store no es caro. 15 o 20 euros sale. A lo mejor lo podéis encontrar en oferta. Mira, ahora sí, ahora está en oferta. 85% de descuento y termina aquí 7 días. Y el juego, no sé, si costaba 15 o 20 euros y a 85%, igual te sale el juego 5 o 7 euros, o 8 como mucho. Es que aquí no me pone el precio, pero miradlo que si os gusta lo que vaya a ver y tenéis la Xbox Series X, sobre todo, comprarlo, porque por 5 7 8 euros que ahora mismo lo podéis comprar, merece la pena muchísimo. Y ojo, no lo he visto el juego. Yo el juego lo compré porque me avisasteis. Es más, tengo un par de amigos que tienen mi teléfono y me llamaron y me dijeron, oye, que está de oferta el The Witcher 2, la versión remaster, nació en PC, luego lo pasaron a consola, en este caso a la Xbox 360. Y creo que la Play 3, no sé si la Play 3 también estuvo, no me acuerdo. Bueno, el tema está que dice, claro, el tema de la retrocompatibilidad, vas a poder jugar a la Xbox Series X, pero yo le pregunté, ¿se va a ver bien? Dice, mira, igual, más o menos, porque claro, los ojos tienen un límite, ¿no? De visión. Como si fuera llevar un PC de gama alta. Digo, ¿qué me está diciendo? Porque el The Witcher 2, cuando salió, creo que la consola eran 720 de resolución. Y ahora, como mínimo, lo vamos a ver 1080p. ¿Vale? Entonces, claro, ahí se nota la diferencia. Pero no solamente la resolución en un juego, es la iluminación, el efecto de sombra, el dibujado a distancia de lejanía, etcétera, etcétera. Entonces, si este juego ya se veía de lujo en PC, pues ya tengo ganas, muchísimas ganas de verlo. ¿Qué dice la gente? A ver qué dice la gente. Bueno, aquí vemos las imágenes. Eh, a ver. Es un juego JRPG. eh, bueno, vale, a ver. De 100 votos, le han dado un 4,6 de media. El 77% le han dado la máxima puntuación 5, que está muy bien. Este dice, retrocompatible imprescindible. Juegazo. Dice, y ahora en 4K para Xbox One X. ¿Qué me está contando? Este señor, 4K. O sea, si en la Xbox One X ya se veía 4K, entonces la serie X, por huevos, tiene que ser 4K. O sea, no hay más. Bueno, son cositas que vamos aprendiendo. Pero de una manera lo veremos en lo gráfico a ver qué tal el juego. Y os confirmaré a través de mi PC si es verdad que va a 4K este juego. Porque este señor lo dice, pero a lo mejor es mentira, no lo sé. Este dice, imprescindible, brutal, brujo literario, el lobo blanco. Este dice, una gran historia, simulador de brujo, uno de los mejores RPG. Este dice, basura. Bueno, no todo el mundo va a decir perfecto, ¿eh? Pero bueno, lo que tenemos que fijarnos, la mayoría que dice. ¿Qué dice la mayoría? Que es una obra maestra. Entonces, es la verdad. Esto, que haya alguno que diga que es basura o que es malo, eso no va a pasar en todos los juegos del mundo. Ya puede ser un ganador GOTY, ya que sea, es igual. Siempre hay alguien que descontento. Incluso la mejor tienda que tú vayas a comprar, siempre habrá alguien que estará descontenta de esa tienda. O sea, que eso no, ni caso. Vosotros lo que tienen que hacerme caso en mi consejo que os puedo dar. Es que ni siquiera me tenéis que hacerme caso a mí. Sí, al pensar, estoy loco. No. Vosotros mirad el vídeo. Mirad el gameplay. Escuchad mis opiniones. Porque yo sin interés económico, ¿vale? Yo no soy de prensa. Con lo cual soy libre de expresar mis opiniones. Y os contaré lo que veré, lo que más y lo que menos me gusta. Y vosotros basando lo que veis, decidís comprarlo o no comprarlo. ¿Vale? Bueno, ya está. Vamos para allá. El The Witcher 3, yo compré dos versiones. La versión normal con sus DLC y luego compré esta, la de versión del juego del año, Edition. Que el juego del año Edition, para que lo sepáis, en The Witcher 3, si lo tienes, este juego, en cuanto saquen un parche de optimización para consolas de nueva generación, no tendrás que pagar ni un euro. Solamente se actualizará automáticamente. Al menos la serie X. La PS5 no lo sé, pero ya hablo de la serie X. ¿Vale? Vamos allá. Eso sí, os garantizo que vaya a haber una presentación, una intro, que yo eso sí lo he visto yo, espectacular, de Hollywood. Ya le gustaría muchos juegos de hoy en día tener una cinemática tan espectacular, tan bien vista como en The Witcher 2. Ojo, vaya a alucinar, os aviso, Sonido Dolby Digital, eso me gusta. Sin duda, según mi PC en la categoría, me está diciendo que este juego está en 4K. Tenía razón el chico. Está en 4K. Al menos la serie X. Se ve espectacular. Buah, te gusta el 2. Verlo 4K. Buah. Madre mía. Acordaros configurar los gráficos de vuestro YouTube máxima resolución, ¿vale? Hacerlo manualmente, porque si lo hacéis automático, por defecto vendrá mejor resolución muy baja. De todas maneras, mi capturadora de salida es 1080p. Porque sí, porque la mayoría de vosotros tenéis 1080, no tenéis 4K. Espectacular, brutal. Que bien se ve. Se ve que el asesino le ha tirado como un explosivo de hielo. Ha congelado a casi todos. Y a los que no lo han congelado porque el mago que hay los ha protegido al rey. O sea, ese es el rey. Este es el asesino de reyes. Ese asesino es bueno luchando, es muy bueno, Qué grandote, parece un culturista. Bueno, ¿qué os ha parecido la presentación? Brutal, brutal. Es de lo mejor que he visto yo en mi vida. No digo lo mejor, pero de lo mejor que yo he visto en un videojuego. Es brutal. Y no hay que olvidar que este juego tiene ya unos 10 años. O sea que... Bueno, a ver, opciones. No sé si poner fuerte o flojo. Bueno, dejamos así tal como viene. Siempre estamos a tiempo de bajar el volumen de la música, ¿no? Bueno, vosotros vais escuchando. Si queréis que bajen la música, lo bajo. Lo que sea. Vale. Subtítulos porque la voz está en idioma inglés. No se puede poner en español. Bueno, el idioma lo dejamos en inglés. A ver. Inicia partida. Nueva partida. ¿Quiere comenzar el tutorial? Sí. Bueno, si veo que os gusta y hay likes, haré más vídeos, subiré más vídeos de este videojuego, ¿vale? Todo esto dependerá de vosotros. Si os gusta, da un like. Y si yo veo que hay una buena cantidad, pues haré más vídeos sobre este juego. Bueno, el juego se detiene cuando abres un tutorial para que puedas leer tranquilamente. No solo encontrarás consejos en los tutoriales. Al comienzo de cada misión, lee las instrucciones que hay abajo en minimapa de la parte derecha de la pantalla. Presta atención a los tutoriales que aparecen en la pantalla. Podrás abrirlos, cerrarlos en todo momento. Los paneles de tutorial también contienen instrucciones importantes e indican los botones que debes pulsar. Vale. Cámara, control, gira la cámara. Eso ya lo sabemos.
Damned leaky boat. My boots are soaked. Yet another boggy shithole.
Vale. Botas. Así me entero cómo va esto. Buenas noches, Paco. ¿Qué tal? Aquí con este jugazo. Espada larga. A ver, esto no sé cómo va esto. Ah, bueno, esta es la que tenemos. Vale, vale. Ya está, ya enterado. Vale. Vale. Pantalones. Chaqueta. Buenas noches, Fran. Aquí investigando a ver cómo va este juego. Madre mía. Me meto unos líos con los juegos. Claro, tantos juegos en la cabeza tengo ahora mismo. Vale, esto así. Vale. Entonces tenemos las botas, tenemos pantalones. Botas de escudero. Comparar. Vale. Vale, estas son las botas. Sí, porque... Vale, bota escudero. A ver. Bota escudero. Usar. No. Aquí va. Vale. Vale. La bota empapada la dejamos. Vale. Y quitamos peso. Pantalones, chaqueta en cuero. Vale. Vale. Ya me entero. Vale, también estos zapatos mojados por unos secos. Ya los tengo, ya los tengo. Dice, a ver qué dice que la peña aquí. David, hoy compré la Xbox Series X. Muy bien, felicidades, David. Muy bien, muy bien. Buena máquina, buena máquina. Buenas noches, David. Y el Paco que dice, que le está preguntando qué tal, David. Ha tardado en comprar. ¿Qué tal se ve ese game? Vamos, José, que nos tienes enterados. Dice Fran, cuidado con los lobos. A ver, se ha utilizado el diario, ábrelo para leer la descripción. Estamos en tutorial. Consejo para decir una misión en el minimapa. Marca en tu diario. No puede conseguir una misión, no lo ves. Vale. Si abro el mapa. A ver, ¿el mapa cuál es? A ver, espera. No. El mapa. ¿Dónde está el mapa? Aquí tenemos tutorial. El paso a paso. Vale. Esto es el... Vale. Ya me estoy situando. Vale. Eso aparece que esta misión en mi mapa. Marca en tu diario. Vale. Mi diario. Tutorial. Paso. Diario. Vale. No hace falta que lo marque, ya está marcado, ¿no? A ver.
Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you.
Van a 30
Will you
FPS.
let me look at your wounds?
Fran.
Odd. You don't resemble a traveling
Pero va a
creature.
4K, ¿eh?
Oh, damn the dogs, it hurts to talk. I wager my armor's the only thing keeping me in one piece. I'll find some help. Futile, I'm afraid. Around here,
muy
folk don't
oscuro.
open their doors to strangers. You
Yo
would
lo
do
veo
well
bien,
to find
pero
my
vosotros,
squire.
a
I'd like to
30
thrash his
siempre tiene
hide
algo
for
de
fleeing
brillo.
from those corpse
Ahora lo
eaters.
arreglo. Gracias.
Consider it my final wish. I found his body by the river.
Ahora lo arreglo. Decime si está bien, ¿vale?
Listen, let me brew you a health potion. You're no witcher, so it could kill you.
Si tengo
But
que
if
darle
I'm
más
not
brillo,
mistaken,
me
you
lo
already
cuentas,
think you're
Fran.
dead. There's a slim chance that your body will quell the toxins and regenerate. I'll expire in this hole before I let someone turn me into a mutant. That's not how it works. Stay calm and lie still. I need to find some herbs.
Con vuestro permiso, voy a ver un poco de poleo de menta. Calentito, está buenísimo. A ver. Has comenzado una nueva sección de una misión. Tu objetivo parece señalado en el minimapa en la esquina superior derecha de la pantalla. El indicador amarillo enseña el objetivo de la misión actual. Abre el diario. Vale. Le doy aquí. Ya está, está marcado. No hace falta que marque nada. Entonces, voy al lugar indicado del mapa. Vamos para allá. No sé si poner un poco más de luminosidad. ¿Cómo lo veis vosotros? Si lo veis muy oscuro, no sé. Voy a dar un poquito más de brillo, va. Yo creo que ahora está bien. Ahora, es que estamos en medio del bosque. De noche. Usa el medallón para detectar recipientes cercanos. Hierbas, monstruos, lugares de poder, peligros. Vale. Vale. Tiene Dime cosas del The Witcher 3, ¿eh? Vale. Para preparar una poción, bomba o aceite de hoja, debes tener la fórmula explicativa, así como los ingredientes que contengan las sustancias necesarias. Solo puedes preparar mezclas durante la meditación. Puedes comprar fórmulas e ingredientes en las tiendas o encontrarlos en otros lugares, además de extraerlos en las plantas o despellejando monstruos. Vale. Vale. Meditación. A ver. Este es... Vale. Vale. Crear. Vale. No se le ve complicado. A lo mejor dice, bueno, ¿veis bien ahora las imágenes? No lo sé. A lo mejor porque como jugué al The Witcher 3, pues a lo mejor no lo veo tan difícil, no lo sé. Porque lo encuentro muy similar. No igual, pero similar.
Knock back this potion. Try not to vomit. Drink it. You're still alive, so that bodes well. But you've got a ways to go before you're at full health. Now you have to sit and wait. You're no mutant, so it'll be a couple of days before you recover and we can get you out of here.
Thank you, Witcher.
Buenas noches,
Grief!
Didn't have the chance earlier. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
Bolton of Ironfoot.
Ah, no sé si el blanco o el rojo. A ver qué... a ver.
Get well, Bolton of Ironfoot.
Vale.
And
Marcón
farewell.
rojo.
You must take my
La
invitation.
respuesta.
If but half of what I've heard about witches is true, you ought to manage well in the arena.
Thanks, Bolton.
I thank you. And now, Geralt of Rivia, if you've no objection, I would finally like to get some sleep.
Vale. Pues hijo mío, como no te metas dentro de la casa, te van a comer los lobos. A ver. Te han invitado a la arena de la ciudad. Puedes aceptar la invitación y participar en el torneo. Vale. Y si quiero que se haga de día, ¿se puede? A ver, ¿cómo va? No se puede meditar ahora. A ver, espera. Inventario. No. Qué bonita la casita, ¿no? Así con la luz. Tenemos que ir por aquí. La verdad que se ve muy bien el juego, ¿eh? Muy bien.
Who stalks the night? Be gone, cursed soul, or I'll stick the hounds on ya!
Got corpse eaters on this side, so I'll take your hounds any day.
A jester, eh? You're all jesters. You all think you're droll till you enter the arena. No room for joking around in there.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm soaked and I'm freezing. Let me in.
Ah, a vampire. I'll not let a bloodsucker in. Oh, no. I've got eels in garlic here. What do you say to that?
I'll gladly submit to the eels and garlic trial, and the running water trial, and the beer trial.
Who knows what you are? Evil crawls the night, corrupting the righteous. I'll wait for morn, for the cock to crow. If the rising sun don't scare you off, I'll let you in.
You want me to wait here? You there!
No te deja entrar de noche.
All right. Let's find a place to rest.
Puedes meditar, vale. Vale. Ahora sí que me deja, vale. Meditación. Hasta el amanecer. A ver. Vale, ya está.
Still there, foul soul?
Yeah, I'm still here. And the cock has crowed. As far as being foul, well, I may smell a bit.
Has it got an invitation?
It has.
Buenas
Then
noches,
it may
Lee
enter.
Anderson TV.
Good luck to it in the arena.
A ver, entrenamiento en combate. Vale. La izquierda es la de acero. Vale. Gira la cámara hacia el rival. Aquí quiere atacar. Controla la cámara. Vale. Vale, los ataques del rival lentos son potentes. Y los rápidos, aunque no vale. Vale. Oye, coño. Vale. Vale. Mientras bloquea, espera el ataque enemigo, pulsa A. Preca. A ver. Vale. Vale. Joder, qué tutorial. Madre mía. Buenas noches, Malevo López.
At him! For the ring of gold in your pouches!
Sí, yo lo he dado.
At him! For the ring of gold in your pouches!
Vale.
Damn, you're ugly.
Ah, vale, no tengo la barra de magia. Vale.
For the ring of gold in your pouch.
Un lado, piedro.
Careful! He handily defeated the king's guard. Careful! He handily defeated the king's guard.
Shit, you stink.
A ver ahora.
That's it. For the ring of gold in your pouch.
Pero ¿por qué no? A ver. Invoca, ese controla, se invoca contra el mago.
Careful! He handily defeated the king's guard.
Pues no sé cómo hay que hacerlo. Ah, mantén pulsado Y, vale.
Careful! He handily defeated the king's guard.
Joder.
At him! The ring of gold in your
No estoy utilizando otra señal, estoy utilizando Axia. Para usar la señal Axia, y estoy usando la Axia. Coño, que me he equivocado, ¿verdad?
Careful! He handily defeated the king's guard.
Es verdad, me he equivocado de señal. De verdad. Madre mía. Vale. La señal Irden es una trampa mágica. Vale. Irden. ¿Por qué no toda la trampa mágica ir en el suelo? Vale, a ver. Ah, vale.
Damn monsters.
Ahora. Hostia, qué tutorial más fuerte, ¿no? Hostia, es que... A ver. Bueno, aquí poco a poco ir aprendiendo, no hay más. 3 grupos, 7 rivales. Buenas noches, amigos. Runner 4 Explore. Y una cosa, la salud, ¿cómo recuperar salud aquí? Porque no he visto cómo recuperar. Vale, vale. Ay, he muerto. ¿Y ahora de dónde empiezo? Ahora entonces he muerto. Hola, Susana Ejido, buenas noches. Este juego dice que es más difícil que la tercera parte. Por eso se requiere un tutorial que te meten muy bestia. Creo que ahora empieza el juego. O a lo mejor tiene que morir, no sé, para empezar el juego, no lo sé. Vale, como he visto era un tutorial. El juego empieza ahora. Ah, vale, vale. Dependiendo de a cuánto mates el tutorial, se determina la dificultad del juego. Perfecto.
Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to granddad.
Looky there, he's awake. You daft! Don't go in there!
De
Shut
todas
it,
maneras,
he's in
si
chains,
más
can't
adelante
do
lo
a
puedo
thing.
cambiar la dificultad más alta, ¿no?
Am
Si
I
quiero.
right, Master Geralt? Roll again!
Why?
The dice didn't roll!
Calling me a cheat? Take it back.
Look, he's awake again.
Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson.
I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them.
Folks say they plough witches come the equinox.
That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room.
I thought you died.
I'm not so easy to kill.
Vale, vale. En The Witcher 3 lo juego en dificultad normal, lo domino muy bien, porque ya lo completé una vez. Pero es que aquí me cuesta un poquito manejarlo.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Fuck you.
Nasty. And after we've been through so much.
Same side of the barricade then, opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Vess! Unshackle him. You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. you'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
No, for Temeria.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
¿Ella está desnuda? Sí, ¿no?
Witcher, are you up? His Majesty, King of Temeria, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the King...
We heard you.
A pleasant day to you, milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the wild hunt again?
Mm-hmm. The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust issues. Did you learn anything?
His pupil suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest in me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan to. I know what it could do to you if it got out. You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the colts they ride.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem is, it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a storyteller. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon in the midst of civilization? Please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard. Maybe even an overgrown wyvern.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and his stick of war.
I'll join you later.
Se ve muy bien este juego, Se ve muy bien. No parece que sea un juego viejo.
Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir, I have a question for you.
Blasted out of the walls, we head straight for the town. Sergeant, there's a river in the way. The very reason we...
It goes along this with the sipping wine in the armor of courage.
No passage.
Have no mercy.
Don't see fault as
God
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency, we're out of range of their arbalists.
I am no warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen, the emissary of peace that I am.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
¿Cómo tiene la cara este, no?
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency. I plan to leave the royal court.
Se ve como una peli. Se ve muy bien el juego. Se ve muy bien.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenner during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Sador. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fight has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Forgive my candor, Your Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black ones in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient and courteous. Was I?
I couldn't have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us. And bugger what folks say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Triss did an autopsy. It's possible he was a witcher.
A witcher? What have I ever done to the ploughing witchers? Anything more?
He had no medallion, but that doesn't mean anything.
Many in your shoes would have withheld that information. After the battle, Triss will report to me. For now, let us tend to the traitors. Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass! What is going on up there? The gods! Count Etcheverry! Catch, Witcher! Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal friendship to me. Quickly! How much higher?
One and a half degrees.
Did we hit the bastard?
He's down.
Ha! One less traitor. Time to attack. Follow me, Witcher! You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, that they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped, her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
That's just why the soldiers like. Taking orders, smash your foe. Going and country, there your wife. And a long road at Jigsaw. Bread and vodka's all you'll get when you're ploughing for your king. Blood and mud, your brow a sweat. Balls in a bandage, brick in a sling.
Look alive, men! Hail to the king! Where the hell are we headed? To battle! What the fuck do we want? Victory! This I like! Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Aryan La Valette.
Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate. It's a good day to kill, your majesty. Follow me, gentlemen, for Temeria! Lord Swan, you and your men shall follow me. We must capture or otherwise deal with Aryan La Valette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory! Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles, hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards! If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
Witcher! Kill the Witcher! Blow the lilies! Stand your ground! Blow the lilies! Stand your ground! Your ground!
Hola, buenas noches, Blazer Luigi. Se ve guapísimo este juego, muy guapo. Ahora empiezo a dominar los combates, pero al principio, con los próximos compañeros, fatal, un desastre. Pero el tutorial me fue bien. guapo el juego. Guau, guau.
Storm the tower. The
¿Qué es
gods
esto?
are
¡Qué
with
locura!
us.
¡Qué guapo! ¡Esto es brujería! A ver, reúnete con Forest en la muralla. Vale, pues tendré que subir, ¿no? A ver, ¿por dónde subo yo? ¿Subir? ¿Por dónde subir? Por aquí.
Blow the lilies.
Ah, los combates son guapísimos, me encanta, me encanta. Qué chulada. Ay, amo este juego, lo amo, lo amo. Lo amo. Estoy enamorado.
Follow me. I will never work for one. Temeria man. To die for Temeria is to die a full death.
Es que de todo, hasta la historia te atrapa.
Axeman, give me splinters.
No pasa nada, Susana. Tranquilamente luego lo verás tranquilamente. Pero tienes que ver la cinemática del inicio del juego. Espectacular, define. Cuando inicia el juego, ¿vale? Pues mira. Sí, la cinemática del inicio, la del barco. ¡Guau! De película, de película. Ya le gustaría mucho videojuegos de hoy en día tener esa cinemática tan buena en este juego. Y el castillo. Ya. Los combates de castillo me encantan. Mira la sangre, oh. Qué juegazo.
Desist! Or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Sí, brujería, batalla. The Witcher.
Surrender, Arian! You'll be treated with honor!
Go plow yourself, king!
Sí, sí.
Bury them in arrows!
Tuve un tutorial.
Come on, men!
Al principio un desastre.
They're well shielded.
Vale.
You've got a better
Ahora que
idea?
domino el
I'll try to get
combate.
inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron, heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher! To Bolton! For the Baroness! Death to the sister fucker!
¿Puedo guardar partida? No, al medio de combate no se puede.
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a Witcher and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a witcher's sword? Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
This is between us.
So be it. Stand back, men! My nanny told me stories about you when I couldn't sleep. I especially liked the one of Renfrey and her rogues. As I grew, I dreamed of facing you one day.
That dream will not have a happy ending for you.
Stand your ground!
Halt! He's mine!
Stand your ground! Stand your ground!
The successor of one of Temeria's oldest families perished at the hands of a monster slayer. A sign of the times, I suppose.
You mourn Arian?
No. He was one of a dying breed. And he was a traitor. Continue.
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the general direction of Edon.
To think it almost killed us all.
Arian Lavalet has surrendered the castle. Open the gate.
Arian lives!
Open now. Kneel before your king and I shall show you mercy.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting. Look, the King's Special Forces.
One of the Baron!
You really had to kill him.
Oh, oh, oh. Menuda hostia.
No other way sometimes. Sire.
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
There's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalets are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine. And beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are?
In the monastery. But we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly!
Hostia, el dragón.
Protect the king!
El dragón.
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! Get my legs on a heavy crossbow right now!
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
There it goes, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
All the fruit turns my army to cinder!
Witcher, how do you fight something like that? You don't. You run. Self-professed.
Dragon! Take cover!
Get to the town. Do you want me to go over and tell him?
Una maga que puede ir la maga.
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way!
Oh, qué bien se ve este juego, madre mía. ¡Qué brujería! Y el dragón, qué bien se ve el dragón. Parece un dragón sacado de Demon Soul. Hostia.
Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Este
Forget
juego lo voy a
the
completar.
dragon. I need to hear how this
Lo voy
story
a completar.
ends.
Me gusta muchísimo.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost.
Susana, completa
Tell me
este
how
juego.
you got
Es
into the
una pasada.
monastery courtyard.
Una pasada. Es guapísimo.
Ha! And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task, finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher.
Your Grace.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
All right, I'll go.
I'm relying on you, Witcher.
Where are those axes? Move your asses!
Watch out for Fen. He's downright daft, that one.
Greetings. Welcome.
Throats parched from all this running about. We need booze for the evening.
Greetings. Welcome.
Aquí no se puede entrar.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
Watch out for Fen. He's downright daft, that one. Watch out for Fen. He's downright daft, that one.
Tengo que entrar en el templo. ¿Cómo carajo entro en el templo? ¿No tengo que ir por abajo? Vale, por abajo.
Hookers.
Soldier, sir.
Shut it.
We're innocent. The king.
Qué cabrón, la mato a la mujer. No verás que soy yo.
Ah! What have you done to her?
Help! Shut it.
Time to pay your war tax.
These people are unarmed.
This is not your concern. Get lost.
Get out of here, now.
Right. Sir. Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Be careful. You may not be so lucky next time. Find a place to hide.
I must find my wife first. They herded her away with others like cattle.
Good luck.
Fire will cleanse your tainted souls. It'll be better this way for all of us.
Hurry up! We haven't got all day!
It'll be better this way for all of us.
Faster with the blocks! Hurry up! We haven't got all day!
It'll be better this way
Alguien me ha
for
dejado.
all of us.
Faster with the blocks! Hurry up! We haven't got all day!
Better this way for all of us.
Hurry up! We haven't got all day! Faster with the blocks!
It'll be better this way for all of us.
You've no business here!
Leave them alone. They're innocent.
Innocent? They're with the Lavalettes. Weeds that need to be ripped out with their roots so they won't grow back again. Treason spreads like the plague. No one will leave here alive. And you, stay out of this.
I won't stand by while you murder innocents.
So, what'll you do?
Kill you.
I was not after your blood. I have witnesses.
Let the people out and walk away.
Unblock the door! I'll report this.
Yeah, you do that. Burn anything or touch a single woman, you sons of bitches, and the king will hear of it.
Retreat! We cleared this Down with tyranny!
Soldier, sir.
Shut it.
We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
A ver, mapa, vale.
Goyatel.
Antigarroche. Aquí no puedo pasar. Aquí para arriba. Ah, vale. Vale. Alquimia. Vale, no quiero ver. No. Vale. Vale. Aquí abajo me mato. Ay, no quiero salir. Necesito una llave. Vamos a abrir la puerta. ¿Cómo se abre? ¿Cómo os abro?
You have just become the most titled Witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this is all over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The priest was downright discourteous and went off to meet his gods.
I saw Scoia'tael on the river.
Where? How many? What colors did they wear?
Plough the elves. We'll tend to them later. The monastery awaits.
Scoia'tael.
Hola, David Rojo.
This puzzle is
López.
beginning to come
Buenas
together,
noches.
Geralt.
Creo que no te vi
You're either
antes,
telling the
por eso no te
truth
saludé.
or weaving a very
Perdona.
convincing lie. I want to hear the rest. Foltest bastards. The Solar. What happened?
We might have arrived at the same time if not for Tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the Archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales, erstwhile Count of Nesvelt. I signed your sentence.
Yes, yet the Baroness saw fit to pardon me. An awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boussy, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boussy and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Where have you taken the children?
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
What is this? Blasphemy! Sorcerer's tricks!
Quiet down, Tales. This is a church.
I'll not forget this, mutant. You hear?
Damn, I've seen assaults go awry, but the dragon topples them all.
Tops.
Tops what?
Well, tops all.
Damn nonsense! Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only mine, then?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
The dragon's back!
Qué pesado, Qué pesado. Ay, me ha pillado. Pensaba que no me daría. ¡No! Yo no me acuerdo dónde guardé la partida.
The dragon's back!
Este tiene un sistema de guardado automático. Está genial. Venga, va. Esta vez no me pilla.
You saved my life again. Ask what you will of me, Witcher. Within reason, of course.
I need to leave, sire. I'd like Triss Merigold to come with me. If she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Por arriba. Por aquí. Yo se ir por arriba. Vamos para arriba. La banda sonora es guapísima. Todo.
Who goes there?
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered. Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
Bells, your triumph is complete. The city and fortress taken, sire. Time to thank the Forefather and the Mother Creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived. Evil men turned her against me. These men have been punished, and all will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
There's a bucket of water in the next room.
Anais, help your brother.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
Este es malo. Este es el malo.
They have your eyes, sire.
Este es el asesino. Va a matar al rey. El cabrón. Este es el que mata al rey. Va disfrazado. Claro, luego lo culpan a él. Oh, y la niña lo ve. Qué cobarde, se larga.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll hang.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no influence over the court.
For fuck's sake, you command the blue stripes. Do something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the Killer Monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Scoia'tael.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Scoia'tael helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
Yorveth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Vess! Bring us food and drink.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands.
Guapa la chica. Jolín. Aquí todas las chicas son guapas. Pan, chorizo y vino. Vale.
Never heard of women serving in the Special Forces.
Vess is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234. In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witches Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of interment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Ves! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key. I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes. Eat. You'll need your strength.
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
Personally saw him cut down 20 men in the blink of an eye, so it's no surprise.
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman will do that tomorrow. What say we teach him a lesson before he did to Foltest?
Guard! Come here, good man.
Why are you hollering? Do that again and we'll shut you up.
You wouldn't say that if these bars weren't here.
Is that so? Let's see. Rip your guts out!
Ah, vale, es un quíteme. Vale, vamos a recoger lo nuestro. Joder, qué mal estamos. Vale.
Damn torches. I can't sneak out in this light.
What was that? Huh? What was that? Die, spook!
Tengo que aprender esto. Talentos. Ahora tenemos el poder de gato, la visión de gato. Guay.
I can take you!
Con la espada.
Alright, hogs down. Let's see it. Oh, throttle idiot.
You wanted a map? There it is, first-rate car.
Snouts!
Wanted
Fish
me
down the
inside?
straight away!
Here I am.
You deaf or what? I said a prisoner's escaped! Guards! Where the hell is everyone? Guards, over here!
I needed a bit of courage. Had a few drinks before.
What was that?
To me! Pile on him!
What was that? Piss on a louse! Come on, mate, please let me out. I beg you. If you don't, I'll follow. Draw half the garrison here.
pinta de ser mago o algo.
I am Shilad Fitz-Estelin, emissary of the Empire of Nilfgaard and its most divine Emperor, Emir Var Emrys.
What do you want of me, Nilfgaardian?
Simply to speak, my lady.
Ah, really? Something you would not dare were my son still alive.
I very much regret the death of the Baron Lavalette. Please accept my deepest condolences. Yet it is precisely his loss that renders our conversation mutually desirable.
Let go of me. I shall walk unaided. I shall return, rogue, and I shall repay you.
Let us go, my lady. Your cries can do us no good.
Este sospecha algo. Ah, no, es el amigo este que le va a ayudar a escaparse. Ah, vale. Ahora vemos blanco y negro porque es la visión que tiene él, que le hemos puesto la visión del gato. Ahí hay uno.
What was that? You snake! You pig! You goat!
No se me ve. Es una ventaja. Es una ventaja con ellos.
Come in, Master Geralt. Allow me to introduce the Baroness Lavalette, mother to the royal children, who at present mourns the passing of her eldest son.
Milady.
I comfort the Baroness with assurances that House Lavalette need suffer no more, its future brighter as it stands protected by the Empire of Nilfgaard.
Did you kill my son, Arion?
Milady, I killed many during the assault, not just your son. War demands sacrifices. You might remember that the next time you're about to start one.
Have some compassion, Master Geralt. The Baroness requires support. She is distraught as it is.
Unnecessary toil, Excellency, for witches have no feelings. And the truth, especially when painful, can wake us from the slumber of self-deception. I deserved as much.
Milady, I wouldn't trust the ambassador if I were you.
Master Geralt, let us be serious, please.
Let him speak. I wish to hear this.
I didn't know your son, but I know he saw the Empire as a foe, as did King Foltest.
You've no notion of the events transpiring in the kingdom, of what Kimbolt, Maravel and their ilk are capable. My duty is to Foltest's children, their safety. And though I too see a pact with Nilfgaard as a pact with the devil, I feel I have no choice. Besides, can you say that you really knew the king?
Well enough to be confident of my words.
Truly? In that case, what kind of a man was he? I wish to know your view.
He laughed at pleasantries, envied those better than him, feared those stronger, despised the weaker and killed those he hated. Those he loved he presented with ballistae. He was a man like any other, except he was born to be king.
True. He was a boar in a crown.
Milady.
And that was the first and last honest epitaph he'll get. Once the poets start in, nothing will remain of the real Foltest.
Milady, you will set down your memoirs. I shall make that my mission. Once we bring in the appropriate artist...
Later, Excellency. All in due time. The ambassador questioned your guilt. It seems now that I too believe you did not slay the king. Your Excellency, you will aid the Witcher to escape the castle. That is my wish.
But, my lady, this would represent an immeasurable risk in my estimation. And there is the matter of your son.
He chose his fate, and departed in a manner worthy of the Larvalets. How am I to believe you'll protect me from reptiles like Kimbolt and Maravel when you balk at the notion of deceiving a few prison guards?
Milady, I shall do what is in my power. Give me a moment, Witcher, then proceed to the main gate.
Guards! The witch has fled his cell and is raging in the dungeon. Restrain him immediately. But one more word, soldier, and I shall personally make certain you hang beside the fugitive. To the dungeon, on the double.
Ah, no, tengo que ir por allí. A ver. La espada. Vale, amor, vamos a coger la espada. Algo sal. No tengo que llegar al barco. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde están los guardias? Por esos guardias. prenderme a ellos.
You lout!
Geralt, over here!
You were to sneak out. Avoid anything resembling a bloodbath.
You left me the key to my manacles, not an invisibility cloak. Triss, is everything all right?
Not exactly. I'm no longer the royal advisor. I've lost my post, my home in the Zima. Witcher's mistress, they call me. Kingslayer's whore.
People say what they think they have to.
I know, but...
They'll change their minds as soon as we find the Kingslayer. Roach will see to that. Right, spy?
I'm no spy, but you're mostly correct. An interregnum is chaos by definition. Rats like Baron Kimbolt and Count Maravel rule Temeria now, or strive to. But no one save old Natalis can restore true order.
Natalis is far away and of low birth. The crown's simply out of his reach. Baron Kimbolt, on the other hand...
Politics is secondary right now. Vernon, learn anything new about the Kingslayer?
A week ago I got a message from an informer in Flotsam. He saw Yorveth in the company of a large, bald man, not unlike the one you described.
A week ago? Sounds like a cold trail to me.
We need to start somewhere. The trading post is a few days upriver, in the forests that lie on the Edirnian border. Yorveth's territory.
Flotsam it is, then. Triss.
Yes?
I'm a bit beat up. Will you look at my wounds?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go below deck. And I need you to tell me about Yennefer in detail. I want to hear it all, even the things you don't want to tell me, even the things that might hurt.
Prepare to cast off! Clear the lines and all aboard!
Line's clear, Captain!
War is a good time to forge friendships, alliances. Harry and Lavalette, busy building walls and forging swords, forgot that. When he was gone, those he loved were forced to forge friendships with those he hated.
Life can't be easy for anyone who's unlucky enough to be labeled a regicide. That goes triple for someone like Geralt. Could his luck get any worse? I've known the Witcher for a long time, and I'm sure that kings, courts, and politics concern him about as much as last year's snow. But hey, life doesn't always dole out what we expect, right? Sometimes it even forces us to associate with unsavory characters like Vernon Roach. No, I'm not making any excuses, and yes, I had my reasons. The Witcher spent most of the way to Flotsam talking to someone. Long into the evening, as water lapped against the boat's side, Triss told him forgotten stories of his unexpected child and his toxic relationship with a sorceress named Yennefer. Stories of a life stolen from him. Am I boring you? Don't set this tale aside. Give me just a few minutes more, for someone special's about to appear in dire straits upon a scaffold.
feo, tío. Hola, buenas noches, Chapelán. Pues estoy muy bien. ¿Cómo estás? ¿De qué país eres?
Sheathe your sword, elf. I'm here to talk. Bow low. You stand before a head crowned. That of Demavend, king of Aedirn, by the grace of the gods, sovereign of the Pontar Valley, and so on.
Ah, de México.
A friend
Viva
to
México.
non-humans.
México lo conozco,
I have an
bueno, muy
offer.
poquito, claro.
Quickly
Solamente he estado allí 3 o 4 veces por vacaciones. Bueno, y una vez por trabajo.
I can add several more
Cuando
heads
estuve en
to
Riviera
this
Maya,
one,
en Cancún.
each crowned. Go on. Four
Encanta
heads to
México.
start with.
Tengo grandes
I
amigos allí
barely
en ese país.
escaped in Aedirn. I'll need help. Access to your hideouts and maps of your secret trails, and the support of the Scoia'tael. I want no gold and have no interest in a killer's fame.
Then why do you wish them dead?
It's a long story. Your beast nabbed his necker. Time to go. Do we have a deal, elf?
Lo que no entiendo es por qué quieren matar a los reyes. Bueno, está matando reyes. ¿Por qué mata a reyes? Tiene, la historia lo tiene explica en el juego. No tiene que dar un porqué. Qué bonito es el juego. Madre mía. Qué bonito es. La historia, buenísima.
Flotsam should be just beyond the point. We'll take the beach.
Who's we?
You and me. Reconnaissance.
I'm coming too.
You should stay behind. We can't be sure of the reception we'll get.
Precisely why I won't let you go alone. Someone's got to look after you.
That time of the month.
Any news from your secret informer?
The port's blocked. Some merchants have been held up for months.
What about roads through the forest?
What? Your vet rules the forest.
What?
Yo lo que no entiendo es dónde está la espada de plata. No la tenemos. A ver. Más uno.
Where are we?
In a forest?
Very funny. But who does it belong to?
Yorvik, maybe? I know more about the Pontar Valley than you think. For instance, I know that Foltest stole this land from Demavend a few years back. I believe you had a hand in that?
Hear that?
I smell an elf.
Este es el que le dio cobijo al asesino.
That's
A la cuota.
Vernon
Esta es el
Roach,
asesino.
Special Forces Commander for the last 4 years, servant of the Temerian King, responsible for the pacification of the Mahakaman foothills, hunter of elves, murderer of women and children, twice decorated for valor on the field of battle.
Yorvik, a regular son of a whore.
I've long awaited our meeting, laid plans, set traps, and now you appear in my forest of your own volition.
You aided the man who slew my king.
King or beggar, what's the difference? One dwan less.
Since when did the Scoia'tael hire professional killers to do their dirty work? The Dwan, even. You've fallen low.
A hired killer, true. But in all certainty, he is no dwan.
Don't make a big deal of the race thing.
Yet race is the very reason we fight. We have pointed ears, yours are rounded. We are few, yet long-lived. Your kind multiplies like vermin, though thankfully expires quickly. Humans and elves alike, trying to prove one shape is better than the other. 400 years of killing over the mold of the Oracle.
You're just another old elf in a young elf's skin, using clever words to mask an obvious truth.
Obvious, you say?
This is not about race or freedom, or even vengeance. You're here because someone powerful told you to be. Someone who's using you. They may wear a crown, carry a magic wand, or even lead a guild. But be sure of this. It's not about your freedom, your rights, or your ears. Nilfgaard plowed you once. Now someone new does. Am I wrong?
Those times are gone. No one will ever use the Scoia'tael again.
Who are you addressing? Me? Yourself? Or the archers in those shrubs?
Enough of this piss!
Stop! Hey!
Oli, qué maga. Más buena. La atropellaba.
That ought to discourage them. Triss, are you alright?
Ay, se desmayó.
You should have charmed the archers. They're coming. Geralt, the spell's still working. Stay close. Triss is spent, so no more butterflies. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Back to the boat?
There's even more of them that way. We must fight our way toward Flotsam.
Porque hace la magia.
Get your hands off my ass.
Who did you think it was?
I'm not a sack of flour or one of your commanders. I'm a woman.
An artist. At least I'll die in a lovely hours. Come on, let's go. Are you alright?
Kill!
Where the hell is that training post? I'm starting to think we'll make it. Barrier's waiting.
Quick!
Give me a bit more magic. Just a little. Geralt, kill them now!
Scoia'tael attacking! Alarm! Squirrels! There's a mage among them! Ready yourselves!
You know each other? Rather well. But he has amnesia. I actually took the Witcher by surprise when I killed Foltest. Fear not, Elf. I know Geralt. I know his weakness.
Too many spells at once. You can die from that.
See that?
Yeah, the Kingslayer and Yorvith.
You all in one piece? Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
Emiavar Emrys, spice merchant.
A trader?
In spices.
Uh-huh. And the woman?
My good man, we barely escaped death. Be so kind as to tell us where we might get some rest. We'll explain everything later.
Very well. Head for the market square. You might be in time for the execution. Some ne'er-do-wells are going to hang. A dwarf and some bard. There's also an inn and a brothel.
Oh yeah, the brothel sounds especially interesting. Take care now.
Spy smashing.
Did you see that?
Squirrels at our very walls.
Jorveth led them. I saw him with my own eyes.
Who are these blokes?
Hemos subido un nivel nuevo. Vale. Vamos subiendo niveles, esto está genial. A ver. Un talento.
Zoltan. Dandelion. My forward.
Just great.
What's the plan?
We improvise.
No killing.
We'll take care of this, Triss.
Geralt! Geralt! Over here! Help!
Step back, White One. Piss on who you know. The law says they're to hang. Carry on and you'll join them.
What are they going to hang for? They don't look dangerous.
The charge is collusion with the Scoia'tael.
Dandelion, an elven spy?
The bard's hanging for debauchery.
Hola, Susana.
What?
The sentence was he's to hang for debauchery.
And a sentence is nothing to scoff at!
I don't give a shit. Stop the execution.
Careful, Wanderer! You could lose your tongue for that. I've heard of you and know you can fight, but you'll not take on the whole garrison.
Oi, Tin Man, that's pure rubbish! You're talking to the famed Geralt of Rivia, you are?
Commandant Laredo rules this town, and it's his orders I follow. Piss off, jesters, before I have you beaten good.
You're a disgrace to your uniform, you shitty little idiot.
What? Hey boys, lend me a hand here. Got an uppity little one that needs a thrashing.
Take a swing, runt. I dare you.
Can't turn that down. Get him!
Venga, va. La
Slap
hostia.
the mutant! That's
Got
it!
room for one more deviant? You freak! Want to squirm with the others?
Ay. Me he equivocado.
Go on! Got room for one more deviant? Look here out! Assaulted an officer! You freak! Want to squirm with the others? Look here out! Assaulted an officer! Hell anyway! You freak! Want to squirm with the others?
Beat the Witcher, bitch!
Come on up!
¡Ay, que la matan a la chica! Joder. Y encima aplaudiendo. Cabrón. Y la chica no la puede salvar.
What the hell is going on here? I said, what the arse fuck is going on? I'd like to report. Out of my sight, Clover. A few ploughing bandits and you can't even hang them. And you, stay calm, hands off your sword. Our scaffold embraces speeches and hangings. Which will it be?
You have no right to hang them.
Interesting. Because I'm the law in Flotsam.
I take issue with that. Vernon Roach, officer of the king.
Well, well. Blue stripes. The non-human hunters.
Precisely. Anyone suspected of collaborating with the Scoia'tael falls under my jurisdiction.
And Dandelion? What's he accused of?
He burned down a watchtower. What's your jurisdiction say to that? I thought so.
Is that true?
It might have looked that way, but I swear it wasn't my fault.
I'd rather give you a thief. Relax. I'm joking.
Ay, lo matan.
I hate thieves. We can put on another show. Bloody and serious this time, mind you. Or we can come to an understanding.
Meaning?
Give me a minute, would you? Listen here.
Buenas noches.
You may have heard
Hola,
rumours of the
Luisito.
tragic events that transpired during the siege of Lavalette Castle. Sadly, they are true. King Foltest is dead. It's likely that Scoia'tael had a hand in this heinous murder. So you see, none of you can feel safe. That is why today, wagons with armaments will roll out into Flotsam streets. I hereby declare a state of emergency. Await orders. Prepare to fight. And ready yourselves to avenge your fallen king. Now disperse. Go to your homes.
What about them?
They'll not hang for now. Let's say I'm reconsidering their cases. The scaffold's no place for civil conversation. We'll talk at my home. Your friends are free for the time being, but they're not to leave town. Come after dusk. I'll be busy till then. There's one more thing. Welcome to Flotsam, Witcher.
They were really going to hang us. I don't know. I didn't mean to torch that watchtower.
Everything's all right, Dandelion. Let's get out of here.
Oh, we owe you, Geralt. Thank you. Time to hit the tavern. Come on, Dandelion, you need a stiff drink. And while we're at it, I'll tell you an edifying tale of local hypocrisy that conceals lechery neath a veneer of courtesy. Except nothing can hide the stench.
Bueno,
Why keep it then, Sergeant?
My medic recommended long walks.
Welcome to my modest...
aquí puedo comprar cosas. ¿Cuánto dinero tenemos? Qué poquito. Esta no podemos comprar nada más. Bueno, pues ya está. Y vender. Puedes vender esto.
I know your kind.
La cantina. ¿Dónde estamos ahora? En nuestro día.
Rita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Tengo que llegar aquí de noche. Entonces le doy. Perdón. Aquí. Meditar. Sí. Ya que es de noche, ¿no? No se lo he hecho bien, ¿no?
Rita wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Meditación. ¿Qué pasa? Nada. Vamos con el guardia.
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's succeeded so
Bueno,
far,
señores,
Roach.
vamos a dejarlo ya.
The port is rotting.
Vamos a dejarlo ya. Guardar partida. ¿Lo he guardado bien? Sí. Sí. Lo guardo bien. A ver. Sí, está bien. Sí, lo he guardado bien. Vamos a dejarlo porque esto es un puro vicio, un juegazo con mayúsculas. Wow. Es un juegazo. A ver, ¿qué tenemos? Es que es la primera vez que juego con el The Witcher 2. Tenemos una buena historia. La historia es muy, muy importante en este juego. Luego tenemos los combates que están muy bien los combates. Aunque al principio lo veía un poco complicado porque no sabía el tutorial cómo manejar los combates, los poderes. Combinando con la espada, ¿no? Pero al final cuando ya lo he manejado bien, pues bien, ¿no? Ahora voy a subir la dificultad un poco más alta porque me he dado cuenta que los combates, pues bueno, no sé, lo veo un poquito fácil para mí, ¿no? Yo creo que tendréis que probar la dificultad normal y si no, fácil al principio y luego más adelante, cuando ya estéis más adaptados al manejo, pues subir dificultad, que siempre la podéis subir cuando queráis. Y bueno, es que aquí lo que te atrapa es la historia, los personajes, se ve bien el juego, el sonido muy bueno. Me hubiera gustado que estuviera el doblado la voz en idioma español, pero no es así. Pero bueno, está subtitulado. Es que la ambientación, la atmósfera que se respira, es que sientes que estás dentro de una película, no sé, es que es increíble. Este juego, el The Witcher 2, es, no digo que el mejor RPG, pero está entre los, para mí, de todos los que he probado hasta ahora la fecha, entre los 10 mejores que han hecho hasta la fecha de hoy, para mí, es un juegazo. Para darle nota, pues le daría un sobresaliente. Sobresaliente, no puedo dar puntos, pero un sobresaliente. Notable, no sé, no. Sobresaliente, seguro. Así que miradlo en Store, que yo lo compré en Store a muy bien de precio. No sé si me acuerdo si me costó 5, 8, 10 euros, no más. Y es que lo vale, este juego vale mucho más. Este juego, después de probarlo, llevamos 3 horas. A mí me dicen pagar 60 euros, 80 los pago. De acuerdo que los gráficos no están al nivel de The Witcher 3 ni otros juegos, ¿no? De hoy en día. Pero es que se ve bien, es que se ve bien. No sientes en ningún momento la mecánica que tiene más de 10 años. No lo sientes. Que hay juegos que hace un remaster y notas que su mecánica es primitiva. No, este juego está bien. Que sí que el The Witcher 3 tiene el sistema más pulido, el manejo del menú, todo esto, ¿no? Pero es que está bien el juego. No le encuentro ni una pega. O sea, me ha atrapado muchísimo. Acordad lo que digo yo. El día que os pongáis a jugar este juego, mentalizar que vais a estar jugando 3, 4, 5 horas, como mínimo, seguidas. Porque os va a atrapar, os va a enganchar, de verdad. Es un juego que todo el mundo tendría que tenerlo. Y nada, ya lo habéis visto, no habéis visto ningún bug, ni un fallo técnico. El juego va perfectamente bien, como una seda. Un juegazo, Dios mío. Este juego lo tengo que terminar. No sé cuánto tiempo tardaré porque tengo muchos, pero tengo que terminar este juego porque es buenísimo. Pues nada, muchísimas gracias por vuestra visita. Suscribiros al canal por máximo si aún no lo habéis hecho y dar la campanita para llegar el próximo aviso de próximos vídeos. Cada noche a las 11 subo gameplay directo. Y luego, importante, los sábados por la tarde hago 2 sesiones por la tarde y la noche otro más, o sea, 3. ¿vale? Es el único día que hago 3. El resto de los días, uno cada noche. Juegos diferentes. Si a veces repito un juego es porque os ha gustado muchísimo y me lo habéis pedido y habéis dado muchos likes. Entonces lo repito y para disfrutar todos juntos, ¿no? Y muy importante también, dar un like, ya que lo hago mucho cariño para todos vosotros, si os gusta lo que vais viendo, ¿no? Bueno, un abrazo muy fuerte a todos y con cariño me despido hasta mañana. Mañana más todavía. Mañana no sé qué juego nos toca, pero nos tocará un juegazo. Ya sabéis que a mí me gusta seleccionar juegos muy potentes. Hasta luego, cuidaros, buenas noches, a dormir.